We are Pam, Katelyn, Joe, and Alex, and our presentation today is about cosmetic regulation. So, the definition of a cosmetic: articles intended to be rubbed, poured, sprinkled, or sprayed on, introduced into, or otherwise applied to the human body for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or altering appearance. So, the cosmetic market is approximately a $57 billion industry in revenue. The average woman uses 15 cosmetics per day, and the average man uses 6 cosmetics per day. On average, women's products cost way more than men's. So, what is in cosmetics? Very toxic chemicals. These include parabens, which mimics estrogen and has a potential harm to hormones. Phthalates, which are found in fragrances, which is also a hormone disruptor, and triclosan, which pollutes the water system by strengthening bacteria in the environment. Even small exposure of these chemicals can have a large impact on whoever uses them. From using cosmetics every day, is absorbed into the skin and accumulates on the skin.
So the current regulation that are on cosmetics is right now there's no strict liability on either party, on the seller or the consumer, and it's shared between the two parties. So products also don't need FDA pre-market approval when going through the regulation process. There's no required test to demonstrate the safety of the individual products or ingredients, and companies do not have to report any injuries from the products. It's kind of a voluntary way of recalling things. So we have an example of Lancôme Genifique and L'Oreal Paris Youth Code skincare products, and both of these companies made false claims that this product had anti-aging benefits, claimed to boost your gene activity and stimulate production of youth proteins, which would cause visibly younger skin in 7 days. And they had no way to prove this. It was just a claim they made in their advertising and on their product that deceived customers, and it was later then voluntarily recalled off the market. So because of this, we also have some negative externalities that come with this lack of cosmetic regulation. There's harm to residents near the factories from pollution. Some of these toxins that we talked about earlier get released into the air and cause harm to the surrounding communities, and also some of the chemicals fuel bacteria growth in the water systems, which also harms the community around it.
Another thing that needs to be considered when looking at action to be taken is the utility of the customers. Because this is an experience good, you have to look at the psychological harm and the physical harm. The psychological harm is when customers experience harm due to not living up to the beauty ideal of the company's ads. The company's ads are making an almost impossible beauty standard for their consumers, and is purposely making women feel bad about their appearance. So women are buying products to hopefully reach the beauty standard when it is near impossible for them to reach. And there's also physical harm, which is a hidden detriment for consumers. They have long-term negative health effects from using the products, from the different chemicals in the products that they use. So the course of action that we think should be taken is to prohibit cosmetic companies from making representations that are misleading and do not rely on competent and reliable scientific evidence. So what this means is that they should not be able to define, we would define misleading representations as unattainable, non-realistic alterations to real men and women in advertising. So this would eliminate making those unattainable standards for women and men. We would also define reliable scientific evidence as test, analysis, research, or studies that have been conducted and evaluated in an objective manner by qualified persons that are generally accepted in the profession to yield accurate and reliable results to help eliminate anyone from making false claims, such as the example that was given on the youth products. Thank you.